And we begin in a standing position again with the releif. Begin with an arm raise, just to warm up the arms, back down to the sides. And raise the arms. And on the way down, lower the arms, bend the knees, and raise up. Now we're going to add the raising of the heels to this one. Arms up, heels up, arms down, knees bent, heels off the floor, arms up, knees straight, and heels down. Arms up, heels up, and lower down, arms down, knees bend. Heels are still off the floor. And bring your hands to your chest together and raise your arms up like a spear toward the sky and open them, circle them out, and put your hands on the floor and straighten your knees as far as you can, and you can put your heels down as well. And now curl up. For an extra challenge, you can curl up with your heels up off the floor slightly. Arms up, heels up, lower back down, heels stay off the floor, arms go down, knees bend. And bring your hands together in front of your chest and spear them up toward the ceiling and circle your arms out and put your hands on the floor. Now straighten your knees, and if you'd like to try this time, keep your heels slightly off the floor, just touching enough that you can feel the floor, but you're not putting any weight on it, and curl up slowly. You will have better luck if your heels are together here too, if your heels are off the floor. And we'll do that again. Heels off the floor, raise up, lower back down, heels off the floor, hands together, circle up, arms circle out, and all the way to the floor. And keep your heels off the floor for now. Hands touching the floor, straighten your knees. And if you want, bring your heels together and lift your heels off the floor and curl up. Or you can do it with your heels on the floor, whichever is better for you. One more time from a different angle. From the standing position, step a little forward onto your mat and raise your arms up out to the side step your leg back into an airplane, bring your arms down. Left leg goes down into a lunge. Tilt your upper body perpendicular to the floor and bend down into a kneeling position. Lift your toes so that the top of your foot is on the floor, and raise up again. And raise your arms. And rotate to the right and place your left hand on the outside of your right knee and reach back with your right arm parallel to the floor. And we're going to breathe in and twist. And exhale and relieve the twist. And last twist. Spin all the way forward and raise your arms up, and right arm to the front, left arm to the back, right hand on right knee, and we're going to breathe in and twist back, and exhale, and relieve the twist slightly and glide to the front. And we're going to circle back. So circle forward and lead this motion slowly with your pelvis. And if you'd like, you can increase the speed, doing your best to keep the only lower leg motion in the hips. But if you are not very loose, things are going to come with for the first little while. And last circle. Bring both your arms up. Lean forward. Put your toes to the floor and stand up and step forward. Now we're going to step back into an airplane here. Arms up out to the side. Step back with the right leg into an airplane and place the right leg onto the floor and bring your upper body upright. And now we're going to lower gently so our knee is touching the floor. Lean forward. Now raise your arms and circle to your left. Right hand on the outside of your left knee. left arm out to your left, parallel with the floor, and gently breathe and twist to your left. Exhale and relieve the twist gently. And continue that at your own pace. Alright, that was the last one. Bring your arms up and turn to your right. Left hand goes on the inside of the left knee, right arm goes parallel to the floor, out to your right. And you're going to circle your arm from there to the floor and forward. Ready, go. And circle all the way up. And lead this motion with your pelvis. So your pelvis turns, your arm follows, and so on. Continue that at your own pace with the goal of reaching some kind of nice, smooth flow. And last one, arms up, curl your toes under and stand up, arms up and step forward. As you may already have seen, sometimes I just like raising and lowering my arms after these motions. Alright, for this motion you'll need your ball and get into a kneeling position, turn your left foot out and raise your left knee. And you're going to take your ball and you're going to place it as best you can in the little bend behind your knee. And depending on the size of your ball, you may have to get pretty deep into the bend. Now this is a really good way to target ankle mobility. So just sink in as far as you can and really just aim for a nice springing motion using the elasticity of the bottom of your foot and your Achilles tendon to just spring yourself back and send yourself into your movement with enough momentum that it will create spring too. Okay, that's enough for that side. Drop your left knee, bring your right foot out, and raise your right knee, and place the ball underneath your knee on this side. And we'll do the same here. Remember to pull with your left knee and your right heel. Alright, that's enough of that. Now if you do not have a ball, you can just kick your mat and do the motion without the ball. And really focus on springing into it and bouncing back. This version of the side bend is more about elasticity. Okay, that's good. Now switch sides. And bend to the right, making sure your knee is in line with your foot on the right side. And you can use your right hand to keep your knee as in line as possible. If you need, you can move your right foot forward. Do not continue if it's uncomfortable. That's good. And sit back, curl up as many times as you'd like. Now this version of the sit back curl up involves a yoga block, a ball, and another yoga block wedged so the ball is in the back part of the wedge. And what this does is we're just going to do a miniature sit back and curl up, and we're just going to focus on creating some spring in that motion. Now it looks really funny when you do it, but it's just a little miniature thrust. And see if you can find a rhythm. Great. Or if that was too awkward for you, just do a nice sit back and curl up. The motion is great to do either way, but we wanted to include some modifications to this for a little more specific benefits to the elasticity of this motion. That previous motion can also be achieved with a slightly larger ball. Just sit back and curl up as many more times as you'd like to finish today.